McCoy, Nashville Express, Tommy Overstreet, Mel Tillis, and the Statesiders, Diana Trask, Conway, Twitty, and the Twitty Birds, and your host for this morning, Roy Clark.
Where were you last Saturday night? While I was lying in jail, you was out walking up and down the road with another man. You wouldn't even go my bail. Rolling my sweet baby's arms, rolling my sweet baby's arms. I'm gonna lay around the shack till the mail train comes back, and I'm rolling my sweet baby's arms. I ain't gonna work on the railroad, I ain't gonna work on the farm. I'm gonna lay around the shack till the mail train comes back, and I'm rolling my sweet baby's arms. Rolling my sweet baby's arms, rolling my sweet baby's arms. I'm gonna lay around the shack till the mail train comes back, and I roll in my sweet baby's arms. I know. Your parents, they don't like me. They drove me away from your door. And if I had my life to live over, I'd never go there anymore. Rolling my sweet baby's arms, rolling my sweet baby's arms. I'm gonna lay around the shack till the mail train comes back, and I roll in my sweet baby's arms. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you very much. Good morning and welcome to the Midnight Special. It's an all-country show, and I'm the new Roy Clark. You might remember the old Roy Clark was about 50 pounds heavier and not near so much sexy as I am. Do you think this body's something? You ought to wait till you see the one I ordered. You ought to be here about Monday a week. Now, I've been on a strict diet, about 1,000 calories a day, and I have seen more food fall off a plate than I get. The first thing that goes is your mind begins to granulate and drop off the edges in very small pieces. If I knew you better, I'd tell you what that meant. If I knew me better, I'd look it up my own self. Some of the best names in country music are here. And to start things off is a gal that has won about every award there is. She's what we call the pretty part of our show. She's not only good to look at, but fantastic to listen to. How about a real midnight? How about a real welcome? Won't you give her both of them? A midnight special welcome to Miss Lynn Anderson.
Saturday night and my dad is up late picking with my Uncle Bill. The neighbors don't mind 'cause they have a good time sipping on my pappy still. Oh, brother Ben got a fiddle in his hand and Mama's on the mandolin. When the music is right and the band gets tight, you ought to see them begin, and everybody starts moving to the sound of the guitar strums. Everybody starts grooving to the beat of the rhythm and drums. So come along, let yourself really go, rock to the music and fun. Sit back, quiet, and have a really good time. Listen to a country song. Old Sheriff Brown, he never sneaks up from the back and trying to get to Sister Sue. When she throws him on the ground without turning around, she knows a little jiu-jitsu. Everybody starts moving to the sound of the guitar strums. Everybody starts grooving to the beat of the rhythm and drum. So come along, let yourself really go, rock to the music and fun. Sit back, quiet, have a really good time. Listen to a country song. Everybody starts moving to the sound of the guitar strums. Everybody starts grooving to the beat of the rhythm and drum. So come along, let yourself really go, rock to the music and fun. Sit back, quiet, have a really good time and listen to a country song. Sit back, quiet, have a really good time and listen to a country song. Hey, sit back, quiet, have a really good time, listen to a country song.
Thank you, Lynn. Lynn Anderson. Beautiful. You know, when it comes to telling a story with a song, there's nobody in the world, I guarantee, does it better than Tom T. Hall. Like old dogs, children, and watermelon wine. Ain't nobody in the world gonna forget that song. I ain't gonna let my bunch. And when it comes to singing a song with a story, ain't nobody does it better than Mr. Tom T. Hall.
Thank you. I love little baby ducks, old pickup trucks, slow-moving trains and rain. I love little country streams, sleep without dreams, Sunday school in May, and hay. And I love you too. I love leaves in the wind, pictures of my friends, words of the world, and squirrels. I love coffee in a cup, little fuzzy pups, bourbon in a glass, and grass. And I love you too. I love honest open smiles, kisses from a child, tomatoes on the vine, and onions. I love winners when they cry, losers when they try, music when it's good, and life. And I love you too.
Ladies and gentlemen, one of the great stars of country music, Conway, Twitty, and the Twitty Birds.
I can almost hear the stillness as it yields to the sound of your heart beating. Bum, bum, bum. And I can almost hear the echo of the thoughts that I know you must be thinking. Bum, bum, bum. And I can feel your body tremble as you wonder what this moment holds in store. Bum, bum, bum. And as I put my arms around you, I can tell you've never been this far before. Bum, bum, bum. I don't know what I'm saying as my trembling fingers touch forbidden places. Bum, bum, bum. I only know I've waited for so long for the chance that we've taken. Bum, bum, bum. And I don't know and I don't care what made you tell him you don't love him anymore. Bum, bum, bum. And as I taste your tender kisses, I can tell you've never been this far before. Bum, bum, bum. And as I take the love you're giving, I can feel the tension building in your mind. And you're wondering if tomorrow I'll still love you like I'm loving you tonight. You have no way of knowing, but tonight will only make me love you more. Bum, bum, bum. And I hope that you'll believe me, 'cause I know you've never been this far before. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum.
Standing next to me is a young lady that every time I go to Las Vegas, Reno, or Tahoe, anywhere that other people congregate, I need help. So I take her with me. She's the most helpful lady I know.
Oh,
Besides
thank you very
that,
much.
she does the washing on Thursdays, and Monday we talk about it. I don't know what that means. But I tell you, I believe in my heart, and I really mean this, and I've said this to you before, and you know I mean it.
I know
Look
you
at me
mean
like you know I mean it.
I know you mean it.
That's looking at me like I know I mean it. She is our next giant superstar. She's just one song away. Miss Diana Trask.
What makes you talk the way you do on the phone? I got a funny feeling you're not alone. It seems I spend my life all by myself. Sometimes I wonder if there's anything left for me to do. But lately I've been thinking quite a lot. It's time for me to say the man I've got. So come on home, I need to talk to you. 'Cause I figured out all the things we're gonna do, and you'll be surprised. 'Cause when I get my hands on you, when I get my hands on you, gonna do the same thing that you like, and love you every way but loose every night when I get my hands on you. You've been loved before, you don't know what you're heading for. There ain't another woman around that can hold my side and won't ease your mind and make you feel alright when I
You know, 2 years ago at the Country Music Association Awards, they gave an award to the Instrumentalist of the Year. For 2 years in a row, he's won it. And a lot of people are proud because he was what is referred to as a studio musician, the guys that back up the other artists or stars, whatever you want to call them. And finally, after all this time, he is a star of his own. I know that because I tried to hire him for a session a week ago, and he said, "Forget it, baby." Not exactly like that. Ladies and gentlemen, the fastest mouth in the South, Mr. Charlie McCoy.
Thank you, Roy. I'm happy to be backed up by the Barefoot Cherry Band.
More country music. I have to remind you that next week, back hosting the Midnight Special, gonna be Curtis Mayfield. Hey, hey. And back with Curtis Mayfield, gonna be the award-winning Gladys Knight and the Pips. Won all those Grammys, right? Okay. Also, the Impressions, Phil Oakes, Sugarloaf. So you be sure to watch. I know you're gonna love it to death. Now, right now, one of the great country ballads of all time, performed by your host this morning, Mr. Roy Clark.
It seems the love I've known has always been the most destructive kind. I guess that's why now I feel so old before my time. Yesterday, when I was young, the taste of love, sweet as rain upon my tongue, I teased at life as if it were a foolish game, the way the evening breeze may tease a candle flame. The thousand dreams I dreamed And the splendid things I planned, I always built to last on weak and shifting sand. I live by night and shun the naked light of day, and only now I see how the years ran away. Yesterday, when I was young, so many happy songs were waiting to be sung. So many wild pleasures lay in store for me. So much pain my dazzled eyes refused to see. I ran so fast that time and youth at last ran out. I never stopped to think what life was all about. And every conversation I can now recall concerned itself with me and nothing else at all. Yesterday, the moon was blue, and every crazy day brought something new to do. I used my magic age as if it were a wand, and never saw the waste and the emptiness beyond. The game of love I played with arrogance and pride, and every flame I lit quickly died. The friends I made all seem somehow to drift away, and only I am left on stage to end the play. There are so many songs in me that won't be sung. I feel the bitter taste of tears upon my tongue. The time has come for me to pay for yesterday, when I was young.
Yesterday, when I was young. My gracious, Mr. Roy Clark, what a beautiful song, man. And listen, more good country sounds for you from Lynn Anderson, Tom T. Hall, Conway Twitty, right after we let the midnight special moon shine its ever-loving light on you. Let the midnight special moon shine its ever-loving light on me.
Smile for me, let me know that I will always be the one and only one you'll always need. Baby, smile for me. Smile for me. Smile for me. Chase away the cloud that constantly is like a shadow hanging over me. My baby, smile for me. Smile, your smile of total tenderness. Smile, the smile that takes away the rain. Smile away my total emptiness. that I can't be if you just smile for me. No, there's nothing that I can't be if you just smile for me. Oh, no, there's nothing that I can't be if you just smile for me.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Mel Tillis. Melvin, sing me a song.
Long train winding low, in the distance hear it blow. Dawn engineers know I miss you. By, but they don't know I cry when it's midnight, me and the blues. Cars going down the street, no traffic jams to me. This time of night they'll drive right through, and they don't know you're gone. Or if midnight lasts till dawn, when it's midnight, me and the blues. Midnight's the loneliest time in the world. Me, I'm the loneliest guy with no girl. These blues begin when it ended with you. Now it's midnight, me and the blues. Jet plane low overhead, rumbles my lonely bed, crumbles my lovely dreams of you. And they don't know you're gone. Or if midnight lasts till dawn, when it's midnight, me and the blues. Midnight's the loneliest time in the world. Me, I'm the loneliest guy with no girl. These blues begin when it ended with you. Now it's midnight, me and the blues. Midnight, me and the blues.
I still get that honeymoon feeling after all these years. My heart goes reeling. Every time you touch me, it's still the living end. I still get that honeymoon feeling, and I can still hear those wedding bells ringing. Every time we love, I get that honeymoon feeling again. It seems like only yesterday you walked into my life and answered all my prayers and made my dreams come true. And even though it's been some time since I made you my wife, every day I find I'm even more in love with you. And I still get that honeymoon feeling after all these years. My heart goes a-reeling. Every time you touch me, it's still a living in. Honeymoon feeling. I still get that honeymoon feeling. And I can still hear those wedding bells ringing. Every time we love, I get that honeymoon feeling again. I'm thankful that I wake up with an angel by my side. You make my world a better place to be. And though we're far from newlyweds, you're still my little bride. But most of all, I'm glad you showed just how much you need me. And I still get that honeymoon feeling after all these years. My heart goes reeling. Every time you touch me, it's still the living end. I still get that honeymoon feeling, and I can still hear those wedding bells ringing. Every time we love, I get that honeymoon feeling again. I'd like to thank my coach and the rest of the team for this award. Hey, I sound like Wolfman Jack there for a minute. This is not an award, it's a banjo. I bet you knew that right off. I had a pretty good suspicion my own self. I just don't like to take chances anymore. For the first 4 years, I thought it was a growth. Well, it's right out there, the first place you have a natural tendency to start picking. And down where I come from, we put salve on everything. Like never learned how to play it. It was so slick I couldn't hold it. Now, I don't know how many of you folks have spent any time in the country, but if you have, you know that that's all we had, was salve. White rose salve. That was our entire medicine cabinet. We put it on everything. We'd slap it on a rock if we thought it'd help. Hark! Hey, banjo? I don't recall going, I went. Better. perhaps you didn't understand. It is not wise to play better than the leader. It's not very difficult, it just ain't wise. Hello, T.O.
Hello, R.C.
Tommy Overstreet, my buddy.
How you doing?
Made a career out of singing about girls.
Well, don't hold that against me, would you now?
I won't. I've been singing about different things than you. But
Boy,
you're going to run out before I am because I got a world to choose from.
That's true. That's true. I hope I don't run out before you do.
No, you're looking fantastic.
So
you know,
are
I
you.
ordered a body just like yours.
Did you really?
Yeah. It'll be here Monday a week. Here's Tommy Overstreet's going to sing his brand new song called Maud.
Jeannie, there's a story they're telling about you. Are you really doing the things they say you do? Jeannie, they say when I'm not around, you take off your ring and go to town, looking for a good time. Jeannie Marie, you're a lady, you're a lady when I married you. Jeannie Marie, you're a lady, you're a lady and I knew you. I remember thinking just this morning when we kissed goodbye, you were a lady. Jeannie, are you really the lady that I see? Or are you something different than you appear to be? I won't stop believing in you now, Jeannie, if you'll only tell me how. Do the men all know you? Jeannie Marie, you're a lady, you're a lady when I married you. Jeannie Marie, you're a lady, you're a lady and I knew you. I remember thinking just this morning when we kissed goodbye, you were a lady. Jeannie Marie, you're a lady, you're a lady when I married you. Jeannie Marie, you're a lady, you're a lady and I knew you.
One of the greatest names in country music, but you started out, you sort of left the fold there for a while, and you left Arkansas and went right into the rock field.
Well, I lost my head there for a while, Roy.
I know it. You all come back to your true love.
Yeah, I know.
How many records did Only Make Believe sell?
Well, it
Be
sold
honest.
about 8 million.
I didn't ask you to be smart. I just asked you how many it sold. 8 million?
8 million, right.
I ain't never printed that many yet. See, it's people like you that's kept me out of the top 10.
Yeah.
They've already got their share.
No, Roy, I'm proud of that one. I'll never have another record that big. I wrote it, and it's still the most requested song that I have when I do my shows out around the country. And I always tell the folks that it always makes us feel good to realize that we are just a small part of a memory or two that they might have.
Well,
And we always enjoy doing the song.
I want to ask you one thing. Do you still do it as high, or did you drop it down the key in the last year or so?
Do it in the same key.
Do you really?
I sure do.
Let me hear you do it.
All right. People see us everywhere. They think you really care. But myself I can't deceive. I know it's only make-believe. My one and only prayer is that someday you'll care. My hopes and my dream come true. My one and only you. No one will ever know how much I love you so. My only prayer will be someday you'll care for me, but it's make-believe. My hopes, my dreams come true. My life I'd give for you. My heart a wedding ring. My all, my everything. My heart I can't control. You rule my very soul. My only prayer will be someday you'll care for me, but it's one and only prayer is that someday you care. My hopes and my dream come true. My one and only you. No one will ever know how much I love you so. My only prayer will be someday you'll care for me, but it's
Thank you very much. This next song is a song about a young man who inspired me to be a guitar player and a singer and a songwriter. And without his help, I probably wouldn't be here today. I'd like to do this song for y'all and dedicate it to him. I remember the year that Clayton Dueling died. They said for the last 2 weeks that he suffered and cried. Well, it made a big impression on me, although I was a barefoot kid. They said he got religion at the end, and I'm glad that he did. You know, Clayton was the best guitar picker in our town. I thought he was a hero, and I used to follow Clayton around. And Clayton used to tell me, son, you better put that old guitar away. There ain't no money in it, it'll lead you to an early grave. Well, Daddy said he drank a lot, but I could never understand. Oh, I knew he used to pick up in Ohio with a 5-piece band. And I often wondered why Clayton, who seemed so good to me, he never took his guitar, made it down in Tennessee. Well, I guess if I'd admit it, that Clayton taught me how to drink food. I can see him half stoned, picking out the love
sick blues. When old Clayton died, I made him a promise I was gonna carry on somehow. I'd give $100 if he could only see me now on a midnight special. Yeah, I remember the year that Clayton Delaney died. Nobody ever knew it, but I went out in the woods and I cried. Well, I know there's a lot of big preachers, and they know a lot more than I do. But it could be that the good Lord likes a little picking too. Oh, I hope so. I remember the year that Clayton Delaney died.
Folks into streaking, and you know, streaking is a big thing right now, you understand? And for those of you who don't know what streaking is, that's getting bare and streaking. That's it, you know? Well, right now, the Midnight Special has a streak of its own because this show you're seeing is our 63rd straight first-run show. That's it. Thank you very much. Now, remember, we have no reruns on the Midnight Special, so you keep on watching now. And after this timeout for station identification, we go streak right back with Roy Clark.
I'd like to do something for you serious, because I know a lot of you think I never get serious just because I laugh a lot. It don't mean that what I'm putting down ain't heavy. I mean, when I was younger, it didn't bother me that nobody was picking up on what I was putting down. But the older you get, look back across your life, it sometimes is upsetting that you haven't left a mark. Only a couple markers. You know, and about the time that a couple people were beginning to back up and say, hey, wait a minute, hold on, listen. That's the way it's spelled. He said he may be saying something. Then hee-haw came along. And that set me back. It also set me up. Blessed are those that receive. I was down to my last can of Vienna sausage when hee-haw came along. Now, I still love Vienna sausage. But every now and then when you go to the pantry, it's nice to have a choice. For some of you who maybe was raised in the city, a pantry's like a closet. Only you eat instead. I'm going to stand right here till the rest of you get it. This is a song that has a mighty message. In fact, I often refer to it simply as my M&M song for mighty message. It's guaranteed not to melt in your hand. Hello, Smiley. I've made a small fortune, and you've squandered it all. You've shamed me till I feel about 1 inch tall. But I thought that I loved you, and I hoped you would change. So I gritted my teeth and didn't complain. And now you come to me with a simple goodbye. You tell me you're leaving. Just can't leave it alone, can you, Roy? Now we're here at the station, and you're getting on, and all I can think of is, don't forget Thursday. Thank God in Greyhound you're gone. Thank God in Greyhound you're gone. And that load on my mind got lighter when you got on. is a beautiful sight, with the black smoke rolling up around the tail lights. It may sound kind of cruel, but I've been silent too long. Thank God in Greyhound you're gone. Thank God in Greyhound you're gone. I didn't know how much longer I could go on. Watching you take the respect out of me, watching you make a total wreck out of me. That big diesel motor is playing my song. Thank God in Greyhound you're gone. Thank God in Greyhound you're gone. I'd like to do something different now. I'd like to do something right. This is different than the opening song I did, which was a vocal, and that was when I used my mouth a lot. And that was, you have to use your mouth on a vocal, but on what I'm about to do, you don't have to use your mouth because it's an instrumental. And there's a difference between instrumentals and vocals. Probably one of the biggest differences in the field of music is the difference between an instrumental and a vocal. Once I get into it, you'll probably pick it out right off. The biggest difference between an instrumental and a vocal. The biggest difference between an instrumental and a vocal is that instrumentals don't have words. Well, I didn't know that for a long time. I used to sing a lot of my instrumentals. Folks used to come from all over and stand around in a semicircle and go, huh? This is one is from a brand new album called Thelonious Monk Plays the Best of Roy Acuff.
song that I wrote about an old boy that worked in a sawmill. It was about me. Well, once I was a slave at the sawmill. Talk about a poor boy, talk about a poor boy, never had a dollar bill. Lord, my work was so hard at the sawmill. Think about a poor boy, think about a poor boy, when you gonna ride your wheel. Well, see my teardrop falling down, my wife left this sawmill town. She said a sawmill life had been a sin, oh Lord, 'cause the gravy was too thin. Lord, I can't work no more at the sawmill. Mercy on a poor boy, mercy on a poor boy, let me have a dollar bill. Lord, if you bring your wife to the sawmill, how you gonna please her? How you gonna please her when she wants a dollar bill? Lord, they're not satisfied at the sawmill. There's women like a dollar, women like a dollar. Yes, and women always will. Well, see my teardrop falling down. My wife left this sawmill town. She said the sawmill life had been a sin, oh Lord, 'cause the gravy was too thin. Lord, I can't work no more at the sawmill. Mercy on a poor boy, mercy on a poor boy, let me have a dollar bill. Mercy on a poor boy, mercy on a poor boy, let me have a dollar bill.
When was the last time you kissed me? And I don't mean a touch now and then. It's been a long time since you felt like my woman, and even longer since I felt like your man. So tell me if you think it's over, and I'll leave it up to you how it ends. And if there's someone who wants the love you can give him, well, there's a honky-tonk angel who'll take me back in. We've been living a lie for so long now. How much more do you think we can stand? There's an old friend out there, and she's waiting. Lord, she's happy just holding my hand. So tell me if you think it's over, and I'll leave it up to you Thank you very much. Thank you. We got a brand new record out, and we'll have to do it for you. It's a song called I'm Not Through Loving You Yet. So don't go away. You came to me and you threw me with a simple goodbye. And I beg your forgiveness, but you won't even try. You just say that it's all over, that you'll soon forget. But I still remember I'm not through loving you yet. Oh, I'm not through loving you. I just need some time to make the plans that we made come true. But you're tiring of trying, and soon I'll regret that I couldn't hold you. I'm not through loving you yet. Through loving you, I just need some time to make the plans that we made come true. But you're tired of trying, and soon I'll regret that I couldn't hold you. I'm not through loving you yet.
Thanks to all the marvelous guests, and you folks at home, thank you too. Remember, next week, your host will be Curtis Mayfield. Till then, good morning, y'all.